Okay, we just made it back from the processor with our pork. This is the pork from 2 pigs that we raised. You saw in my previous videos. The 2 I raised, one was a complete belted Hampshire, I think. The other one, that was the bigger pig, its belt just kind of came up and stopped right there. So in the videos, if you look back in the videos, you'll be able to identify which pig is the biggest one and the smallest one. Again, why we do this? The reason I do this, it's a lot of work. I think overall, after we do the cost breakdown, I'm not going to save a ton of money by doing it this way, by raising my own pork. But if you look at the pork, compare that to what you find in the store. The pork industry, I think, marketed for so long pork, the other white meat. I'm sure that sounds familiar to you. They did everything they could to turn pork white in the domestic product that they're providing. This is what pork looks like, with no antibiotics, with no growth hormones or anything else. This is natural pork. It's supposed to look red. It's a red meat. So, having said that, so just to break down the reasons we do it. Number one, quality. That is obvious just by looking at what we've got, the quality. Second is enjoyment. It's a lot of fun to go out and raise pigs. I love to take care of pigs. I love to make them happy, spray them down, let them wallow in the mud, and give them a good life. That's the other thing. I know these pigs were raised humanely. They were happy. They did what they wanted. They weren't super confined, and they had a good life, except up to the last day of their life. That was the only bad day they had. So it makes you feel good, gives you a sense of satisfaction that you did something, you produced something for your family. These 2 pigs will feed my family. I've got 8 in my family, 2 sons, 2 daughter-in-laws, and 2 grandsons, and me and my wife. This will easily, I'm sure it will feed us at least for a year. So having said that, let's just kind of go through the breakdown. So over here, we've got ground pork. Ground pork, I didn't count every package. I estimated, took my socks off and did some hard math, and figured out we have at least 51 packages of ground pork. This is ground pork, no spice, no nothing. You can use this like hamburger, use it in casseroles, use it like you would ground beef. Next thing, this row here is sausage patties. They're actually formed sausage patties that they made. I prefer these over links. Don't know why, personal preference. But we've got 22 packages of sausage patties. We move to the ham slices. This is my wife's favorite cut on the whole pig. So we just had 1 pig done into ham slices. The other pig we had done into roast. So total ham slices, 17 packs. They're 2 to a pack. Do the math. That's a lot of ham. So next we move on to the roast. Got a ton of roast. We have 48 total roasts. There again, general estimate, didn't count them all. I would say the average weight is probably anywhere from 2.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds to 3 pounds. This one's 3.4 pounds. Anyway, you have ham roasts, you've got regular pork shoulder roasts, you've got the butt roast, you've got, anyway, any roast that a pig comes with, we got it. So we got 48 of those. Come to the bone-in pork chops, my favorite. We had them packed in packs of 2. You can see the quality there. There again, the red comes shining through. Definitely not, not processed. No antibiotics, no fillers, no nothing. Anyway, we have 34 packs of 2 pork chops. We also forgot over here, at the end of the 2 hams that we had smoked, we do have the ham hocks for ham and beans, stews. Wintertime is great. I just love to put one of those in a crock pot, put a bunch of beans, onions, carrots, potatoes in it, and just let it simmer all day. Come home to a nice warm meal. Let it simmer through the night, have it for lunch the next day, or it's the gift that keeps on giving, the old ham hocks there. Where are we? Oh, fresh side pork. So we had 4 sides in the pig, obviously, 2 pigs, 4 sides. We had 1 side done in side pork. We really like side pork. My kids like to do Korean barbecue, and that is a really good cut of meat to have for Korean barbecue. Move on to the ribs. Here again, 2 pigs, 1 pig, 2 pig, 4 ribs. Bacon, The whole reason I raise pigs is bacon. I love bacon. I don't know anybody that doesn't. I don't want to meet them. Anyway, 32 packs of bacon. It looks, if you look, it looks nice and lean. Very well marbled with meat. With that yummy fat going right down the middle, just like I like it. So the bacon, I think, turned out real well. Okay, so now we can move over to the board here. And we got pig 1, pig 2. Pig number 1, okay, so each pig, when we bought them as wieners, they were $100 a piece. So that figure stays constant across the board. Total feed cost, we raised 5 pigs, so I took the total amount of money we spent on pig feed, divided it by 5. Some pigs eat more than other pigs, so it's not 100% accurate. But each pig, by the time we bought the food, put it through them, is $242 is what it rounds out to be. Okay, so there again, $242 for feed costs, which isn't bad. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. Slaughter fee for each pig. The processor charged me $75 to slaughter each pig, which is good because I don't like slaughtering my own pigs. I kind of get attached to them, but I understand their purpose and I'm cool with it, but I just don't prefer to participate in that part of it. Cut and wrap. Pig number 1, we'll call it, had 230 pounds. I got to get my calculator. Oh no, it's calculator right here. So pig number 1 was 230 pounds hanging weight. So hanging weight, that means skin's off, guts are out, feet are off, head is off. That's hanging weight. So that's how much processed meat you see here. Hanging weight and your finished weight are going to be pretty darn close. So pig number 1, $218.50. $218.50 for pig 1. Pig number 2, like I said, pig number 1 was the one that didn't have the belt that went all the way around. Pig number 2 is the one with the belt going all the way around. Pig number 2 was $182.40. Okay, so curing fee. So curing fee covers the cost of your cured meat. So your ham slices and your bacon. It's the only thing that we had cured. So total for curing was $62.12. So I had to do some math there for a minute. So we had a little station break there. So curing fees, that's again to cover cost of curing ham and bacon. Total was $62.12. Divide that is $31.06 per pig. Then you have the sausage fee. So adding the spice and forming the patties for our sausage turned out to be $5 per pig. Pretty good deal, I think. And there again, if we decide we want more sausage, we can always take this ground pork and put whatever spices you want in it, mix it up, you have sausage. So that's kind of why we went a little heavy on the ground pork. Oh, the other sausage cost, sorry, is $10 a pig. So a total of $15 for sausage. There you go. Not quite as good a deal as I thought, but still, I'm good with it. So let's break again so I can do some hard math here, and we'll come up with the bottom line and see what these pigs totally cost us to have them raised, and then we'll divide that by the pounds and find out how much it cost us per pound. Okay, I had to take my coat off. Math is tiring. I got a little sweaty. I think I figured it right. I'm no genius when it comes to math. But after you do the figure of the total price of the pig, cost to raise the pig, all in, divide that by the hanging weight, you get this pig. Cost us hold on. Okay, we're back. My pen crapped out, so I just got a regular Sharpie. So again, doing the math, this pig cost us $2.96 a pound, start to finish, all in. This pig, even though it was smaller, because your purchase price, your feed price, your slaughter price are all the same, curing and sausage are all the same. This one costs us a little more per pound. It is $3.36 a pound. Okay, so all in, total cost to raise both these pigs turned out to be $1327.02. So total cost to raise these pigs, broken down into how we've broken it down, that's our total cost, all in investment. And you've seen our return. I think that's $1,300 worth of meat all day long. If you went to buy this in the store, I don't know, but I'm sure it's more than 1,300 bucks. So there you go. The great pig raising cycle has been complete. Everything, the meat's going in the freezer. We're done for the year. Next spring, we'll start it all over again. Start off with meat chickens first, and in between batches of meat chickens is when we'll get our pigs, introduce them to our new pen that we're building that you've seen on previous videos, and we'll start the process over again. Next year, instead of 5, we're gonna bump it up to 20. We really didn't know how this was gonna work out, raising pigs so far from home. You know, we worked out our water supply system where we have 2 55-gallon barrels of water with pig nipples. We also have a hard line that has constant pressure to a pig nipple. So the water issue we took care of right off the bat. Worked out super, and I think it'll work out as well next year, even though we're gonna have more pigs. I'll probably add more barrels just as a backup to the water supply. Feeders, you saw the feeder that I built in previous videos. We're gonna modify that a little bit just so there's we can cut down on the waste a little bit. There again, it's all trial and error. We like to try new things, experiment, see what works, see what doesn't. I think that's part of the enjoyment of homesteading and self-sufficiency and trying to provide for your families, the excitement of trying new things, and the joy you feel when you get a successful outcome of one of your harebrained ideas. So in addition to the one feeder I built that I'm going to modify, we have another feeder out there. I think that was in one of my videos in the past. You'll be able to see that as well. So we'll have double the feeders, we'll have double the water, and we'll have triple the pigs. So, no, quadruple the pigs. So that's the plan going forward next year. Obviously, I'm not going to eat 10 pigs worth of pork in a year. I'm going to raise those pigs to sell. I'll sell them on the hoof, and people can either come pick them up or I'll deliver them to a processor of their choice for an additional fee. You know, my time's worth something as well. But that's kind of how we're going to go forward next year. Don't know what the market's going to dictate on how much I can sell a finished hog for, but we're going to give it a shot. Sorry for the break in the action, but we have a small emergency. We have a spider sighting. My wife hates spiders, and I don't feel bad a bit of killing these dirty little buggers. So, stocking foot and all. No hard feelings at all with that. Ooh, little bugger's still breathing. All right, you little jerk. Ooh, he's fuzzy. Uh-oh.
No, uh-oh.
The old disappearing spider trick, folks. Da, 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 da. He's in there somewhere. Did you see him?
No.
He's in there somewhere.
Don't get close to me.
I'm really not afraid
Don't
of
get close
spiders,
to me.
but she is. But I hate spiders. Got him. We'll see if he can swim. In hot water. And the pièce résistance, or however the French say it. How do they say it? Anyway, for the highlight. Bye-bye spider. I don't think he'll be coming back to visit anytime soon. So, there you have it. Enjoyable experience. Loved hanging out with Uncle Muffin, raising these pigs. He's a character, as you've seen. We picked up his pork as well today. I got halfway home and the processor forgot 2 boxes. So he's got to go back in a couple of days to get the rest of his meat. But he was pretty bummed. As he was going through his meat, he didn't have any bacon at all. And he's like, oh, did I forget to order bacon? And did I all get it in sausage? He got a lot of sausage, a lot of this. I actually traded him 1 pound of this bulk sausage for a pound of ground pork because he didn't get any ground pork at all. He got a ton of this. I'm like, I don't know, maybe you just ordered all sausage and they cut your bacon up and ground it up. And he was fit to be tied. He was sad. So hopefully the 2 remaining boxes have Uncle Muffin's bacon in it, and he'll be nice and happy and calm and etc. Okay, so once again, thanks for joining us on Little Hollow Homestead on our little pork adventure here. Look forward to seeing you back here soon. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments. Subscribe if you're inclined to, if you're enjoying what you're seeing. It's as real as it gets. I'm not a flowery guy that's going to entertain you for hours and hours, but I think this is good information. It's fun to learn. So thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.